Alright, so up until now, we've mentioned the reciprocal trig functions, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. Now we actually have to start using the unit circle to find them. Well, they're reciprocals. So you already know secant, cosecant, and cotangent, they are paired together with sine, cosine, and tangent. And you just flip them over. Well, on your unit circle you guys have created, you already have sine, cosine, and tangent, and you already know how to take a reciprocal of a fraction. So here, secant is paired with cosine. The way I remember that is that s's and c's go together. Secant starts with an s, cosine starts with the c, they must go together, just like sine starts with an s, cosecant starts with c, they go together. So secant, in the terms of math, when we write a reciprocal, is really 1 over cosine 45 degrees. If I want an approximate answer, that's how you type it in the calculator. Make sure you're in degree mode, you would give me a decimal. However, whenever I'm new in the unit circle, having you do the unit circle, it's going to be exact answers only. So 1 over cosine 45 degrees, well, cosine of 45 degrees is the same as sine of 45 degrees. Should be an easy one to memorize. It's square root of 2 over 2. I'm going to rewrite 1 as 1 over 1, square root of 2 over 2. I write it like that because I've showed you guys the method on how to actually solve a fraction on top of a fraction. We can go through the proper math of it, or just simply do that little rainbow method that everybody's so kindly named for me. And your outside arc, 1 times 2 is the new top part of your fraction. 2, your inside arc, 1 times the square root of 2 is your new bottom. So it's going to equal 2 over the square root of 2, but remember you cannot have a square root in the bottom. So you have to multiply it by a 1. It's that fancy one we talked about, it's the square root in the bottom. Square root of 2 over the square root of 2. When you multiply your fractions, you multiply straight across. 2 times the square root of 2 is nothing more than 2 square root of 2 over the square root of 2 times the square root of 2. The square roots are the same. Multiply the numbers underneath. Becomes the square root of 4. Square root of 4 is nothing more than 2. So you have 2 square root of 2 over 2. Your 2's cancel. And your final answer is square root of 2. Now, when you see me write like this with the equal sign all the way down, it implies that the secant keeps coming all the way down. Therefore, this is secant of 45 degrees equals square root of 2.